Well, alrighty, scavengers. As promised, we are gonna. Ooh, it's a little breezy out here today. Hopefully, the microphone won't cut out too bad on y'all. But as promised, kind of go through some of the stuff we found on the last dumpster diving trip. It was quite a lot. We just shoveling. So I spent the day just kind of sorting stuff out, and we're gonna see what we got here. Got all those cabins and everything loaded up back there. Got a little bit of scrap back there. Just working on some stuff. May run up to the yard here a little bit later. But all this over here, this is basically, for the most part, what we found that we're, you know, of some sort of value. These lights over here, I still need to take these apart. Someone said they're not hazardous location. They're more like a toxic gas type of, like they're sealed, or they should be sealed. They're probably not sealed anymore. That's why they got thrown out. Definitely after I threw them in the back of the truck, they're definitely not sealed up anymore. But they're super heavy, so I'm gonna have to get into those, take those apart. Haven't got a chance to it. But over here is all the wires pretty much that we found. We've got some extension wire over here. The bucket over here, it's a little, I need to sort it out a little bit more. There's some number 1 and number 2 in here. Just a little bit of sorting. Some, like these little ends, I need to clip those off so I can clean up that number 1. Just threw all that in there. But this is extension over here. Got us some cat wire over here. All these relays over here. Probably just gonna toss them. They all have numbers and stuff. They look like they're used. I don't have any real way of testing these, so I don't know. Weidmuller, but I think that's what these are. I think these are relays, big ones too. Over here we've got these tubs. This is also this is all scrap, non-ferrous type stuff. Some of it's already cleaned up, just needs to be put in its appropriate bucket. Others just like this right here, need to clean it up just a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, see, that stuff's coming right off. This is all gonna be, you know, cast aluminum. This is gonna be stainless. Good stuff. We've got brass over here. I don't know what these are. This all came out of the dumpster with the electrician stuff. These big guys right here, they are aluminum. I was really bummed. Sometimes they're copper. I mean, I know the smaller ones are copper, but that's super light, so that's aluminum. That's gonna be cast aluminum right here. So we got a lot of cast aluminum, stainless, some clean brass, dirty brass. Big old brass lock right there. There's yeah, all this right here. Just stainless, copper. This, I don't know what is. It's Panduit. It's some sort of wrap. I can't tell if it's metal or not. It looks like it's metal in there. It's very malleable, and it's not magnetic. It's probably for bundling things. But I don't know, it's malleable almost like a lead, but it could be like an aluminum, so we'll have to see and find out. Aluminum here, aluminum there, more brass down there, a bunch of these big plates. You would think that these are cast aluminum, but the weight of these, if you could feel it, this is probably 3-4 pounds. That's gonna be stainless steel. Got a few of those. Big cast aluminum over here, more aluminum there, some copper. Yeah, just a bunch of crap that some of it's already clean, ready to go. Others needs to just be cleaned up just a tad. But there was this huge nut in here. I'm gonna show y'all if I can find it. Here it is. Look at the size of this brass nut. That is like big. So yeah, we found all kinds of this monster electrician stuff. Like high voltage stuff. This family sign over here. It's like, I think that's gonna be like pewter, like the same stuff like a mailbox, those old-timey looking mailboxes with the little brass slot in the front. That's what that is. So yeah, over here, that's just all gonna be non-ferrous. Wires, don't know quite yet. Now we're gonna get to the brass tags and things. Over here, we did pull out this big old piece of aluminum channel here. I don't know what they'll give me for it. Maybe it may be 6063 secondary. I don't know, there's welds on it, so we're gonna have to find out next time we go up to that scrap yard there. I got some bandit stuff. This for banding, you know, pipes and bunches and bundles of things. More bandits here. These are all clips for some bands. I don't know which bands, but they're all 316 stainless. Say 316 on it. Over here, some more tchotchke stuff. Fittings. Got some those metal zip ties, tools. There's some of these fittings right here, like these. Those are copper. And that's what I was hoping on those bigger ones, but those bigger ones are like, those bigger ones are probably the same weight as these small ones here. So yeah, got some beam clamps over here for clamping down on your beams. What is that? Ah, more connectors, ring type connectors, electrical connectors. Over here, this is pretty cool. All this, I sorted all this out. This is all brand new, like electrical pipe fittings. There's aluminum and steel in here. All brand new stuff for running along this type of pipe over here. I mean, crazy. This stuff right here, this Belden wire, 1,000-footer, I looked it up. This thing's like $1,000 new, right? And on this wire, if you check it when it's in this big box, because someone had told me about this, a little trick, and it's totally on there, there's a feet mark on here. So it'll tell you how many feet are left on this roll. And I'm getting right here, hold on, it's cut right there. What are we getting? What are we getting? 758 feet. So there's 758 feet of 1,000 feet right there. So they've only used 250 feet of that. Nuts, absolutely nuts. But I really don't know what to do with this other than scrap it. And it's really gonna hurt to scrap something that's worth so much, but you know, kind of is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Back over here, bolts. We got brand new bolts and bags. We've got, I'm guessing these are kind of like hanger brackets. They've got little bolts right there. We've got U-bolts, brand new U-bolts, big bolts, big nuts. This is all stainless steel right there. More nuts right here. Washers, piece of all thread. More lock washers, some actual OEM NOV washers. You know what's funny? It's like OEM, like they buy this probably from McMaster Car, and they probably charge like $3 a piece for these washers. That's kind of what I used to do in the oil field. Did a lot of source busting. Yeah, nuts, bolts, washers, big old bag of these. I'm not 100% sure what these are. They got little wheels and little hooks. I'm guessing they maybe run along a track and like a little curtain, like you see like in a hospital. I'm guessing that's what those are. Yeah, lots of nuts, lots of bolts, lots of brackets, a lot of brand new stuff. And there's a lot, and I mean a lot of stainless nuts and bolts in there. Absolutely a lot of them. But yeah, so let's see, got the pipe over here. This stuff right here, got a big old piece of that. This is, I've seen this like in warehouses when they're like running piping and AC and stuff. They have the pieces of all thread coming down from the ceiling, and then they run a piece of that across, and then that kind of works as the bridge for like the plumbing, the piping, and the HVAC stuff going across up in the upper ceiling. Other than that, I don't know what else it could be used for. But yeah, so there it is. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I got a whole box over here. Ay. Okay, so yes, we got some lock wire right here. Ultra whip pre-assembled, 6 foot. I think I looked that up. I think it's like $20 at Home Depot or something like that. We'll see. This is all some sort of it's a rejacketing kit, but inside the bags it's shrink tubing, and then the outer woven material to help protect with abrasion. There's some brand new electrical stuff right here. There's a plug for hazardous location. Plugs into the wall. You got your plug that goes in there. Brand new electrical stuff. This Graco stuff, this is for spray pumps. I looked this up. This is pretty expensive, this 288818. And then we've got a 243043. It's a tip extension. This is all for like, you see them like when they spray on like paint on the walls, the fencing, they use those big guns with the spray pumps. That's what that stuff goes to. So we got some more electrician stuff, brand new plugs, brand new outlets. There's some ID tape. That may be what these are for. These bands, they may go with this ID tape right here. But yeah, that's from Bandit. So a little 3M heat shrink tubing. I am not 100% sure what kind of cords these are. I'm sure someone's told me before. They look expensive. What kind of plug is that? That goes into something. Yeah, so I hung on to that. Got a really big HDMI cord here. It's good to have a good long, thick, fat HDMI cord. Big, heavy-duty power cord. You know, good to have those hanging around. Let's see, got some pipe clamps, one-hole straps, one-hole straps. Let's see. It's coupling, pipe coupling. Got some brand new brass fittings, barb connection. This is shark bite. This is for tubing, water hose tubing. It works with copper, CPVC, PEX, whatever that is. More piping stuff. This, I'm not 100% sure what these are. I pulled them out. We'll take a quick little look here. They look like big, long, almost like the little pins that hold a watch band in a watch. And they're all like in these little plastic tubes. Almost look like needles, but they're not. Like little pins. They may be little set pins or something that go into something. I don't know. Here's a big wire connector. We find these all the time in the electrician's dumpster, but you know, that are used. Never found one brand new before. Right there, brand new cutoff wheel. Goes for an angle grinder with a threaded there arbor. More pipe clamps, unistrut, and there's more of plumbing stuff. We got here Penetrox, electrical joint compound. We've got fuses, brand new fuses in the box. Oh, these are towel hooks. I don't know how those ended up in here, but we got some brand new towel hooks. This is really bizarre. I don't know how this ended up in here. It took me a second to kind of figure out what this is, but these look very familiar to something I've had in the past, being that I used to ride bikes. They look like stem spacers, little carbon fiber stem spacers that you'd put on a bicycle, like under the stem where the handlebars are for the fork. That's exactly what that looks like. I have no idea what that's doing in there. No idea. Some more hole straps. Granger item 6X292G, don't know. New in the package. Looks electrical though. And then this looks like it says Hoffman International. There's some sort of stainless latches, but again, new in the packaging. So yeah, we ended up pulling some pretty decent stuff out of just that one dumpster there, guys, but we still managed to get some other really heavy stuff. And thank y'all so much for filling me in on the filing cabinets. I feel like an absolute idiot. Yes, all the drawers did open. You just got to open them one at a time, you know. So, but they got pretty beat up in that dumpster. They threw them out the back bay there, and for the most part, they're all really beat up and dented up and stuff. So, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and scrap those out. But anyways, alrighty, scavengers, well, that is going to do it on this following up on dumpster diving. Y'all let me know what y'all think of these little follow-ups. They're a little bit more in-depth than what I used to do, like when I just come out here in the morning and go through stuff real quick. This is where I actually get to like show y'all stuff that's gone through, you know. But they can't always be like that, you know, because I mean most of the time, you don't come across this kind of stuff, you know. It's mostly just junk and scrap and whatever. So, but y'all let me know if y'all like these. We'll keep doing them or whatever. But alrighty, guys, gonna get cleaned up here. Got a little bit more sorting to do. Maybe go empty out the truck. Maybe go fill it back up tonight. I don't know. We'll see y'all.